What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, and today we are going to be watching South Park: The Streaming Wars. So, I have always loved South Park. I'm a huge fan of South Park. My earliest memory of watching is from back in 3rd grade. So I've been watching the show for a long time. I've always loved it, and I will support it for as long as it's on the air. Yeah, South Park has always been a huge influence in my life. I've used episodes in school. When I was in school, I used episodes for like history and other things like that. And I always did really well because of it in regards with what I used the show for on topic. Or in regards to the topic I used the show for. But I love everything they do with the social commentary and how they call out a lot of the bullshit in our society and all the weird thinking that people have. I will say that my only gripe with them is their anti-conspiracy propaganda that they've done, which I don't hold on Matt and Trey. I have a feeling that's more of a higher up influence that tells them what they really can and can't say, because they're pretty free reign to do and say what they want. But of course, there's always going to be certain things that they won't be allowed to say. So in regards like the anti-9/11 conspiracy propaganda, the convid propaganda, and other things like that. So I don't agree with that, but I don't hold that on the show on Matt, Stone, and Trey. I believe that's higher ups telling them that. So that was the only gripe I've ever had with the show, is when they had to push those propagandas out. But regardless, I will still defend Matt and Trey and defend the show forever, because, yeah, the show's amazing. I love it. Yeah, once I heard they were going to do this next special for Paramount, I knew right away I was going to go ahead and do that for the channel, just because of my love for South Park. So, I've seen all of it. I don't know how many times I've watched this show over. Pretty much majority of the show I can probably quote word by word. I can see a frame from an episode. I know exactly what episode it's from. So, the only thing I'm not familiar with is the games. I've not really played the games that much. I just haven't had time to actually really play the games for them. Those are the only ones I don't have much reference for, but anything as within the show, yeah, I pretty much, know exactly everything with the episodes. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into this now that they're finally got away from the convid crap. Looks like they're going to be doing something here. And yeah, I'm excited to see how they do it, because last we left off, Cartman's living in a hot dog because he screwed his mom over. We got Token's family owning a weed farm across from Randy, and we learned what Token's real name actually is, which I thought that was pretty funny how they did that. I mean, I really enjoyed the last season for 25, especially the Airsoft episode. That was probably my favorite episode of the last season, just because I relate to that Airsoft episode so much, because here in my town, it's really small, and me and my friends, we would constantly walk around town with our Airsoft guns and just have Airsoft wars all over town, constantly. It was fun as shit. No one ever gave a fuck. We could walk around with our Airsoft guns and whatever, shooting at each other, and no one gave a shit. And yeah, it was a fun time. So I loved the whole Airsoft thing. It was pretty more nostalgic for me. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to go ahead and just get into this episode. So we'll go ahead and get it started. Yeah, this is South Park Streaming Wars. Let's do it.
Citizens of Denver, we are in the middle of an environmental crisis. The winters are bringing less and less snow, and now we are facing a drought due to the effects of global man-bear pig. A drought? No, all of Denver's water comes from streams up in the mountains. But now, man-bear pig has decimated these areas and wreaked havoc on the upper mountain streams. And so, effective immediately, we are declaring a drought and cutting back on all the city's water.
I own 12 golf courses in the Denver metro area. You're not cutting down on my gas
forgot to about the
Pee-pee.
I have Denver's largest water park. All water parks are 50% to pee and 50% to water. You can't forget about the pee-pee.
We haven't seen Pee-pee since the season 13.
Coming to Denver from up in the mountains. And the water up there is being used for farms and agriculture. What kind of agriculture?
Integrity weed. Fucking Randy. I love Randy. Oh, wow.
Dad, Sonny Clyde said that if a chick uses hairspray, you can actually light her head on fire. Nuh-uh. Yeah, hi, Tolkien. You guys want to see? Kitty, do you have matches?
So now they all say Tolkien.
Eric Cartman!
What? You're ruining it.
This is your stop.
Hey guys. Do you want to come hang out at my house for a bit? No, that's cool. It's not my fault that my mom lost her job and we had to move, you guys.
It is too your fault.
Hi, honey. How was school?
Fucking man.
Wow. The graphics for those wide shots are really cool.
Okay, you want to play a game over at your house?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, are you still worried about Karen? We all have to try to just be happy, you know? No matter what happens with Karen. You're right. Okay, come on.
Who's Karen?
Stan, where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No,
Oh.
you're not.
Karen, just come back inside.
I've told you I don't want our son hanging out with those people. And exactly what do you mean by those people? I mean traders, who I hired to give my weed more street cred and then go out and open their own weed business. You're not the only weed grower in this valley. But I was supposed to be the only black one. Excuse me.
What?
Well, gentlemen, I'm the water commissioner. I'm here to find out exactly what's going on with the city's water. Weed? The city's water? Well, you see, the water here is supposed to make its way to all the thirsty people down in Denver. Just want to see how much you farmers are actually using.
Okay, well, we can show.
Well, you should check out his fucking farm. If you're gonna check out anyone's water, it should be his. All right, maybe I'll do that.
Fucking Randy.
I live in a hot dog on a lonely old hill. People make fun of me, and that's not cute. And I don't wanna live like this, you don't know how I feel. I've got no room to grow, and it is just so not cute. Everything keeps changing, and I'm not adapting.
Ketchup?
I'm like a girl, and it's super not Carol, and I just want something cute to happen to me. I've lived through such pain, the world's been so cruel. Something's gotta happen, something that's cute. Well, I just want something cute to happen to you.
Okay, right this way, Mr. Cussler. You are going to love this property. It's over 30 acres and it's in a real up-and-coming area. I think you could build an amazing home here.
Yes, I believe I could. Oh, yes. It looks absolutely ideal. I'll take it. Full asking price. Cash.
Damn.
Dada.
Mom said you wanted to see me.
Can you tell me why everyone is calling me Karen?
Karen is a pejorative term for a white person who acts overly entitled and demanding.
Okay, well that's fucked up. Don't you think that's a little, like, sexist?
I didn't start it.
Well, who did?
The internet?
Shetty, I deserve to not have. What the fuck is he doing here? Hey! This is my property! Your soil seems very hydrated. What do you say? That I use too much? I use the water that my crops need and nothing more. Is that a slip and slide over there? That is an agricultural slip and slide, yes. Apparently you know nothing about farming. Look, if you have any excess of water, you might actually make some money. That's all I'm saying. Make money? Wait, what? You heard of water transfers? See, you have a lease to use some of the water from your stream here, but what you don't use, you could actually sell the rights to. I already talked to your neighbor about it. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, this farm is about integrity, not stupid water rights. And if you want to keep coming here and bugging me, then I would like to speak to your manager, because you are harassing me, and I am important! Have a nice day, Karen.
What the water commissioner said is true. We have water rights to use 10,000 gallons a month off our stream. If we could cut back our agricultural water use by 50% and show that our excess water is making it down to the Denver reservoir, then we'd have the right to sell it.
You really think so? But how do we even prove the water from our farms makes it all the way to Denver?
Rain Gutter Regatta.
What?
We made those little boats in online COVID camp, remember?
Oh yeah, I bet we could float that down our stream.
We demonstrate where the water goes, and meanwhile, we start selling off pieces of our water rights to subscribers that want it. Boys, can you build me a test boat?
Sure.
We're about to start our very own streaming service. Cranberry Weed streaming service. We are currently in beta testing to see if our stream makes it to Denver, but if it does, we are seeing if there are any interested subscribers.
The fuck is this song? What the hell? How is this a song?
Yeah, we did it! Yeah!
As you can see, the water from Credigree Farms flows directly into Denver's water supply.
Well, in that case, I suppose all your subscribers get to have more water from the reservoir. Oh, you all make a people so happy. Now my water pot can have plenty of water to mix with all of the pee. Of course, you will have to prove that the flow of water is constant. We'll need a little boat to come through the reservoir every day.
Every day? Boys, I'm gonna need you to make a lot more boats for my stream. How do you feel about $20 a boat?
$20 a boat? Hell yeah! We're gonna be rich, dude! I figured our way out of this hot dog. I don't know if you've seen, but there's a rich guy building a big house across the street. We can live in that house, Mom. We can have him take care of us.
Eric, how would we do that?
Because we are gonna get you fake tits.
Oh god.
What? Breast implants, Mom. That's what rich guys like. You remember what Matt Damon said? Fortune favors the brave, man. When rich guys come up here and get one look at you with your big sweet tits, they're gonna give us everything
Eric, that's enough, okay?
What do you mean it's enough? I figured it all out. Rich guys want a woman with nice titties, Mom. It's very...
Okay. Eric, I'm not comfortable talking about this.
Well, I'm not comfortable living in a fucking hot dog.
We live here because I gave in to you and quit my job. What do you want from me, Eric?
I want you to get breast implants, man.
So you want your mom to mutilate herself for money. Yeah, you're trying to whore your mom out. Fucking Cartman never ceases to amaze me.
Eric, even if I wanted to, the fact is we can't afford it. A surgery like that is very expensive.
Like how expensive?
At least $10,000.
$10,000? We can't afford it.
What'd you think? It's like going to the dollar store or something?
Yes, Karen, how can we help you this time? Secondly, my neighbor's kid is over here at my house. There's a kid trespassing at your house? No, my son invited him over for lunch, and my wife is making him hot dogs and tater tots even though I said I don't want him here. Well, then what harm is he doing, Karen? His family farm is shady. Did you know that they're doing a streaming service? I demand that you investigate. How did man even show that their water goes through to Denver? Hello? Are you listening to me? I want to talk to your manager. I've already told you, Karen, I don't have a manager. How is that traitor able to prove his water makes it down to Denver?
Well, maybe he got some creative people to put something on his stream.
Yeah, I'll bet you he did. He's got to be paying some expert or something. Oh, if I could find that guy, I'd pay him double.
Well, you know, at camp they had us build these little boats that...
They're kind of tough to make, but I think that we could make you something.
Can't wait to see the look on that trader's face when he sees that we're in the streaming business too.
Stan and Tolkien are gonna be making good money doing that now. What the?
on a grande? That's hilarious.
What the hell, Kenny? I like that they're giving subtitles for Kenny.
You guys, get over here.
Check this out. Where'd you get that? Making stuff for streaming services?
We made these for my family's farm. Then we took another deal to make them for stands.
So then we went out and offered boats to like 3 other farms, and now they want stuff for their streams too. So you guys want to help us? I don't get it.
You don't have to. We don't either. You just have to make boats.
What, you want it? Are you guys gonna have Cartman help? No, he'll fuck it all up somehow. Okay, I did.
Faster! Work faster! We need to be up and running!
Excuse me. Mr. Cussler, is it? I'm the water commissioner. Well, you know, there's a lot of streaming services starting up in this town, and word on the street is you might be trying to outdo them all.
They're all just small-time creeks. When it comes to the streaming wars, I intend to be the Amazon River.
Yeah, well, you see, there's regulations, Mr. Cussler. There's state rules when it comes to streaming, and, well, if you don't follow them, bad things can happen.
Is that right? Boys? I'm not some pissant little farmer, Commissioner. You want to threaten me, I'll threaten you right back.
I didn't mean to threaten you, sir. In fact, I think I can help you.
Only got 3 minutes left, you guys. We gotta work fast.
I'm waiting on more popsicle sticks.
Come on, Butters. You have to speed up your station.
I'm waiting on popsicles as fast as I can, fellas.
There you guys are. I was just gonna ask you guys, do you know any way to, like, raise money? I need to try and raise some money because my mom needs to have surgery, and we can't afford it.
God damn it, Cartman.
Oh, how much does your mom need for her surgery? About $10,000.
You actually can help us.
Yeah. What do you mean? Look, dude, we're actually making money for a streaming service. Really? Yeah, come on. You can help us and we'll cut you in on the profits. Oh my god, what streaming service is it?
It's a bunch of different ones. And Cartman, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Cap.
It's a green boat. Anyone on the green boat streaming service can have their allotment of water for the day.
Let's go with it. Pee-Pee's been away all day for his water ticket. My water pocket need water.
You'll just have to be patient. There's a lot of different streaming services now.
Yes, there's too many streaming services. There's a streaming service for this and a streaming service for that. Pee-Pee can't find his stuff. Why can't a Pee-Pee just have a one streaming service? Have everything. Pee-Pee got a streaming service he like, and then a Pee-Pee stuff is not on, and Pee-Pee's so confused.
Dude, I'm starting to think we took on too much.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Hello, boys. My name is Mr. Cussler. I believe you're the ones responsible for these.
Maybe.
Fantastic little boats. I'm a big fan of your work. I have a nice stream going through my property, and I'd like you to make something for me.
We're pretty loaded up, man.
That's why I'd like to make you an exclusive deal. I want 10,000 of your little boats, and I'll pay you $15,000.
$15,000?
Oh, shit.
But I'm gonna need them right away. Say, 3 days? I have big plans.
Dude, we can't make 10,000 boats in 3 days.
We'll do it.
Of course Stan says we'll do it.
Cartman, come on, that looks like shit. Look, I know we're making a lot of these, but we still have to make them look nice.
Does it really matter?
Yes, it matters. The streaming services are paying for nice boats. Ha! They don't give a fuck, Kyle. Well, they're going to take everything they can get. Everyone knows at the end of the day, there's only going to be like 3 streaming services, so then like everyone just wants to have their shit on their stream and get bought out, you know? And they don't give a fuck how good anything is. Well, and the people who made all the deals, well, they don't give a fuck, because they're all going to get fired anyway, you know? And everyone working at this streaming service is now working over at that streaming service. No one gives a shit about what fucking goes on in it.
Sounds about right.
Guys, we just got an offer for 10,000 boats. It's $15,000, you guys. That's almost $3,000 each.
Hey, aren't you guys forgetting something? Cartman's mom's surgery?
With this money, before we do anything, we pay for Cartman's mom's surgery.
Why don't you tell them what the surgery is, Cartman? I don't even think he's not even like trying to be manipulative here. It just naturally comes to him.
Just how bad could the water situation get for Park County farmers this summer? A new study says this year's snowpack has almost completely melted, and once again, Man-Bear Pig is to blame. That's right, Tom. It appears Man-Bear Pig has done a lot more damage this year than originally predicted. If Man-Bear Pig is truly out there, then farmers might want to start looking at the state of that snowpack, Tom.
They gotta sign up on this mountain?
Over here! What is all this? What happened? The housing market up here went crazy. We've just been selling properties without sleeping or eating. Who's buying it all? Some rich guy from the city. But we are currently taking backup offers if you'd like. Do you have a broker? We are really the best in town. My coworker Janice sold over 100 listings in 72 hours.
Oh my god.
There's a lot you can do with this property. It has explosive views and a southern exposure for those chilly winter nights.
You can't sell all the land up here. Can't you see they just want the water?
You could have a walkout basement here with room for an outdoor kitchen. Think of the entertaining potential. Do you like to entertain?
Realtor guys.
Hustler Industries? Huh? Oh! Oh!
Oh shit. That was cool how they shot that.
Happy surprise time to you. Something's happened. That's cute. Are you ready, Mom?
Yes, what is it, sweetie?
Okay, hello, Mrs. Cartman. I'm Dr. Stevens. I understand you're interested in breast augmentation.
Eric, I've told you 100 times, I'm not getting a boob job.
I'm a bit confused here, Mrs. Cartman. Your procedure has already been completely paid for.
What?
Surprise! I raised all the money, Mom. It's done.
No, Eric, I said I don't want breast implants. I'm fine with my body the way it is.
You are, but rich guys aren't. Am I right, Doctor?
And I promised myself I wouldn't give in to him ever again.
I'm glad she's standing up to him.
I've given in to you too many times, Eric.
The
It
doctor.
stops now.
What is that?
It's a little boat.
Are you making stuff for other streaming services?
Yes. This guy paid us a shitload of money.
I paid you a shitload of money.
Yeah, we make them for whoever pays us. We make stuff for Credigree, too.
They're the enemy, Stan. You live here. You're exclusive to Integrity Weed.
Everyone is fighting and trying to get rich, and we're just in the middle doing our thing.
Doing your thing. Wow. You're a fucking dick. How much money's enough, Stan? Cocksucking cunt.
Jesus, Randy.
Nothing. We're going to march right over to where this guy lives and tell him that you can't possibly take on another streaming service without sacrificing the quality of your product.
I can't do this anymore, Mom. If you won't listen to me, then I really don't have a choice.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Eric. I hope you take good care of yourself.
You remember when I told you how easy breast enhancement would be, and you said, if it's so easy, why don't you do it? Well, I'm taking your advice, Mom. If you won't get fake breasts, then I will. You know, it's 2022, right? You know they do surgeries like this to kids now. Guess I'll just go and get fake tits, Mom.
Sad but true.
Well, Eric, I guess that's just your choice.
Mom, I'm serious. It's 2022. They do these kinds of surgeries to kids now.
Yes, I know.
It's fucked
Okay,
up.
well, then I'm gonna go to the doctor, and I'm gonna go get breast implants.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see ya.
Bye, honey.
Gonna go get breast implants.
I'll come pick you up when you're done.
Yeah, I'm glad she's not taking Cartman's shit no more. Good for her.
Hello, we'd like to speak with Mr. Cussler, please. For what? Well, I want to let him know that my son here made a streaming deal that he had no business making. He can't talk to you because he's dead. The Cussler's body was found several hours ago. He was attacked by Man-Bear. What's going on here? Ah, shit, it's Karen. Hey, look, my son was in business with this guy. You really think he was killed by Man-Bear Pig? Take a look for yourself. Something tore him apart and shit in his face. Workers found him late this morning. The footprints are those of a pig, but the claw
Good
marks
God.
are those of a bear, and the excrement clearly that of a man. Man-Bear Pig must have gotten some kind of vengeance for the rich guy's greed.
The rich people are who you need to be blaming. Or at least the top elites are. It's not us normal people, it's the elites.
Oh, my good friend from a credit green farm. So nice of you to visit. Mwah, mwah.
PP, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cancel my streaming service.
Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad because now you fucked, huh? You can suck a PP dick, huh?
Hey, you son of a bitch! You knew what you were doing the whole time. You think I'm just gonna sit here and take it? I'll call the water commissioner.
Oh, no. No, you don't have to call him. He's around here.
So the water commissioner was working for you the whole time. Well, I don't have a problem kicking both your asses.
Oh, I'd be a little more worried about the other guy.
Oh!
Man-Bear Pig! He's working for you too?
Everybody wants to get in the streaming business.
You're the one who bought all the properties on the mountaintop. You just have it all figured out, don't
Oh.
Yeah, looks like the PP guys are not pretty figured out.
you? God damn it, I'm not gonna let you...
Like how they dressed him up like a mobster. Oh. Damn. Of course, Man-Bear Pig's working for some rich asshole.
Well, you did it, Eric. I hope you're happier now. They all said you were very insistent, that you said you'd cancel them if they didn't put breast implants in one of us.
I have fake tits.
They said that tube is for draining blood while the swelling goes down. Your breasts are swollen now as a reaction to the implants.
Okay, well, now that you see how serious I was, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go down and get some grocery shopping done.
You guys, there you are. What's wrong, dude? We need to stop making stuff for streaming services. I think we got greedy. I got greedy. We should have never gotten involved in the streaming wars. They've upset the balance of nature.
Hey, whoa, Stan. We weren't greedy, okay? We made the money for a good reason.
Yeah, dude. Don't forget, everything we did was for a good cause. You guys, something is seriously wrong with my mom.
Hey, fellas, are we making more mark for the... Whoa, hello. Jeez, what happened to you, Eric?
I live in a hot dog, okay? And all I want is to have a real home and a room that is mine to sleep in at night. Is something funny, Clyde? Yeah, it's real funny. If I were you guys, I'd be super pissed at my mom because you worked hard for this money.
Nobody believes you actually got fake tits.
These are real fake tits. Kitty, feel them. Go ahead, feel them.
Denny's all for it.
I don't fucking real cool. What?
I want to congratulate you, PP. It appears you have won the streaming wars.
Water?
You're gonna need me for a long time, buddy.
You know who really owns the water? Nobody. Now the people of Denver, they think they have plenty of water, so they're gonna go and use it all. And when all the water is gone, there's only one thing left for people to use.
P.
The one thing that a PP have more than anybody. You're planning on selling piss?
Who has the most pee in all of the land?
Only a psychopath would speed up climate change for his own profit.
Yeah, well, you see, Man-Bear Pig, eventually, he gonna kill everybody. He just gonna kill you first.
Alright, well, that was South Park Streaming Wars. And I get now the streaming was with the water, and yeah, I was parodying all the streaming services that are out now. So I love all that, because a lot of that they're saying with how streaming services are operating now, it's pretty true. I mean, hell, most people have like 5 or 6 streaming services now. I mean, that's what I got. I got like 5 of them. And so you gotta constantly switch in between all of them to find what the fuck you want, and 90% of it's nothing but bullshit. Yeah, it's fucking hard to find anything to watch anymore on all these things. I mean, it's good, they need the free market. You don't want a monopolized service. You definitely don't want that. So it's good to have the variety of them, but yeah, it's hard to find what you want to watch anymore. I don't know the best solution for that, but yeah, you don't want a monopoly, but it's just a pain in the ass trying to look through every service trying to find one show or one movie that you're trying to watch. And then, yeah, like I said, 90% of it's just crap. So yeah, I loved all the commentary on that. And then calling Randy a Karen the whole episode. Never really gotten on board with the whole Karen crap that most people do. Like, I get why certain people are called that, and I get it. And so, I mean, it was funny that they're calling Randy Karen through the whole thing. Especially like when he tried to just call the cops on Token just sitting there eating lunch. That was pretty funny there. Token just sitting there eating lunch, and he's like just calling the cops on him for being there, invited. And then fucking Cartman trying to get his mom to get fake tits so he can get a rich guy to pay for all of this shit. And it's like, dude, Cartman, you did this to yourself. It's your fault you're in the fucking hot dog. And now you want your mom to go mutilate herself with fake tits just for you? I mean, that's not surprising. That's what Cartman does. It's all for himself, and he thinks that everyone will just do whatever the fuck he wants. Which makes Cartman fucking hilarious to watch. Like, I love watching Cartman and just how he operates because it's so ridiculous. And this is not to bag on anyone who has fake tits or nothing. I just personally don't agree with that. I think that you should just keep naturally what you have. I don't think you should be going and getting fake stuff. That's just my own opinion. So not to knock on anyone who has gotten it. If you're willing, you pay for it, that's your own choice, you're free to do that. I'm just not a fan of them personally. I prefer real tits. And then, of course, the biggest thing with this was Man Bear Pig. And yeah. I mean, I love the character of Man Bear Pig in the show. Like, it's fucking hilarious. I always loved just the character of Man Bear Pig on the show. And I know I'll probably get hate on how I say this, but I'm not necessarily saying that I'm a denier of climate change, I guess, but climate change isn't happening because of us. It's what the Earth does. The Earth goes through its natural cycles, and it's just going through its own cycle right now. It's what it does. It has nothing to do with us, really. I mean, if we're having a dangerous effect on it, then yeah, it would just kill us off and be done with it. Like, we're not going to have that big of an impact on it. So it's just the cycle that Earth goes through. It always does it. It'll go through a cycle now. It'll go through a cycle later. It's what it does. It changes, it adapts, it does whatever the Earth decides it wants to do. It could give a fuck less about us. It'll do whatever it wants. And I'll say, if you want to blame anything of man-made climate change on anyone, it's the fucking elites. That's who you guys need to be directing your shit at. You want to blame anyone, it's them. With private jets, their yachts, the factories and everything that pump all the pollutants into the air. A lot of recycling plants actually put out a lot more pollutants than they help. Like, that's who you guys would want to blame. Yet they want to have these meetings like Davos and stuff, trying to blame us for it and try to say that we need to conserve our carbon usage and make us eat bugs and live in stack and pack smart cities. They want to put us all in these little jam-packed smart cities that are completely controlled and monitored, and let them have free reign for the rest of the world. We won't have free reign to the planet. Look it up. World Economic Forum, Agenda 2030, the Great Reset. So they're trying to push this stuff because they want to keep all that stuff for themselves. They want to be able to do whatever fuck they want, but they're going to try to blame it on us and try to control and regulate us. And that is not what we need to be doing. So I'm not trying to start a fight with any climate change people, but if you want to direct your anger at anyone, direct it at them. So, because they're the ones doing it. And then especially when you take in their weather modification and cloud seeding and stuff like that. Like, of course, when they modify the weather in a certain area, it's going to affect the jet stream and everything in another area. So it's going to cause conflict in how the natural flow of the weather system and everything works. So, yeah, that's going to be what's fucking it up. And if you don't believe that they can control the climate and weather, then you haven't looked into nothing. They've been able to manipulate the weather since at least Vietnam, if not further back than that. I mean, hell, here in my town, we got cloud seeding and radio frequency towers all over the place that are, everyone knows here, are used for making snow and other things like that. So we have things here to make snow and water. We have people here that are paid to go cloud seed, and yet we're in a drought and have all these issues. Well, I'm not saying we're not in a drought and stuff. I'm just saying they have the ability to make weather. Everyone here knows it. People here get paid for it. We have the towers. So if you don't believe that they can control the weather, then you really aren't paying attention to nothing. And that's going to be the biggest factor. The Earth going through its climate, and then them messing with the weather system. Because it's going to fuck it up in one area if they're messing with it in another area. That's my big rant on with Man Bear Pig. So feel free to say whatever you guys want about it, but look into the weather modification and blame them for their private jets. Because they just had Davos, where they all flew jets and yachts and stuff over there to bitch about climate change, saying that we're the problem. Put your anger where it's actually necessary at. If you want to do real change, that's where you need to direct that at. I don't mean to get this on around. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing this nonsense and no one actually looking at what the real problem is. And that's what I was saying. I love South Park and I'll defend them to the death. I just hate when the higher ups get involved and force them to make propaganda shit. Like trying to enforce the Man Bear Pig narrative, their anti 9/11 truth stuff, the Convid 1984 stuff. Yeah, I'm not even getting into that. I'll get into all this and other topics in a later day. I just felt like I at least need to address the Man Bear Pig thing, where that was the big thing with this episode. Other than that though, the episode was freaking hilarious. I love the episode. It was pretty funny. I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm assuming that was like a part 1. It doesn't say that, but it looks like it's going to carry over, maybe, into a different special that they're doing. So, because I know they got the deal for a lot. And that was funny where they made the comment about trying to sell out or something for the streaming services, because they made almost $1 billion deal for making new movies and keeping the show going and stuff. And I know they're in that dispute with, with HBO, because HBO has all the seasons, and then all the specials are going here. So, but I think I heard that they will be moving all of the seasons over here to Paramount, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So, but yeah, I like how they kind of made a little call out to all the money they made selling their rights to the streaming service. So, but yeah, leave it to Matt Stone and Trey Parker to make some pretty crazy and mostly accurate social commentary. No matter what I say or agree or disagree with, I will always defend Matt Stone and Trey Parker because of how much they love freedom of speech. And yeah, just South Park in general has always just been amazing, and I believe is necessary in our society. Because it keeps us, keeps us lighthearted, keeps us laughing, while pointing out just the ridiculous bullshit. So, I love it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I got for this episode. Thanks for tuning in with me. Feel free to comment down below all your thoughts about everything I've said about just the show and episode. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a good one.